Assalamu alaikum. This is the second episode of this series on the history of the Sudan from ancient time to the present day. Like any story, we should start from the beginning. 7,000 years ago, going down to the third millennia, the 21st century. But we have first of all to identify the country which we are talking about, which is in this case the Republic of the Sudan. And in this episode, I will going to give you some basic informations about the position of Sudan in the Africa continent, and a few words about the neighboring countries, as well as something about the population, distribution of the populations, culture and religion, and this sort of basic informations about the country. I'm going to start by we are talking about the Republic of the Sudan. I'm going to show you where it locates, and at the same time where this name Sudan or the Sudan came from. In fact, it's a generic name used by the medieval Arabs to the whole area, South Sahara Desert, which extends from the Red Sea and Indian Ocean westward all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, which includes all these countries which you heard about: Chad, Central African countries, Mali, Nigeria, up to Senegal. So this is the name from, and it literally means the land of the black people, according to Professor Mudassir Abdul-Rahim Al-Tayyib in his very famous book. This one, he referred to Ibn Khaldun in the Muqaddimat Ibn Khaldun. He used the word Sudan in this sense of this very wide, very extended area. But during the colonial era, Republic of Mali was also called French Sudan, and our country, the Sudan, used to be called either the Nilotic Sudan or Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. At that time, Sudan was colonized by these two countries together in what they call it the condominium rule. This is about the name. The Sudan itself as a country, and I hope when you view this particular episode to refer to Google Sudan map in order to have better sense of what I am going to say now. Sudan extends from latitude 4 northern to the equator. You know, the equator is imaginative line, circle the entire earth and divided it into two identical parts: the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Sudan, of course, located on the northern face. So extend from latitude 4 all the way up to a little bit in some areas beyond latitude 22. Sudan is neighboring a number of countries. Sudan achieved its independence on the first day of January in 1956 from the Anglo-Egyptian colonial rule. That is the first times we have the current flag of Sudan hoisted on the presidential palace in Khartoum by our former Prime Minister, Mr. Ismail al-Ashari, and the leader of the opposition, Mr. Muhammad Ahmad Mahjoub. Sudan remained up to 2011 the largest country in Africa, as well as in the Middle East, in terms of its size. Sudan, neighboring a number of countries, which I'm going to say quickly something about it. Sudan bordering Egypt in the north, Egypt and Libya to the north and northwest respectively. Sudan western neighbors, including Chad and Central African Republic, and those to the south are the Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, and Kenya. From the east, it is neighboring Ethiopia and Eritrea, across the Red Sea, Saudi Arabia. And of course, this change in 2011 when the southern part of Sudan opted to secede altogether from the country and to establish the Republic of South Sudan. This is about the location. In the future, we are going to talk in details about the ancient times, which started as 750 before Christ. It's about 7,000 centuries.